We are at the 2026 Home and Garden Show here in Cleveland, and we're just ready to launch into the show, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what we've got, kind of a behind the scenes tour. So here's our main booth, and we also have a little bit over here, and I'll just walk over here and show you what we got. This is a 12 by 16 cottage model. This is a new model as of 2 years ago, and we're really happy with the turnout that we've seen and the interest. Looks really good. And if you're ever familiar with any of our models, the Craftsman model is very similar. The dormer is just built slightly different, but it really gives a nice open feel on the inside. Ready? Then this is what we've got for a greenhouse. This is an 8 by 12. We pack it full of windows. We've got the polycarbonate roof on it. And then we also have the power vents in the gables for airflow. And actually, I'll have you walk in here as well. We actually fully spray the entire inside of this, including the shelves, all the walls, all the rafters. So it just gives a really nice clean look. And yeah, this is also very customizable. We can do different size shelves, different door, even different window configurations. So in the corner, we've got our woodshed model. That's a 10 by 16. That's actually the one that we have in the brochure this year. So that's a really nice shed, very popular with the front porch. This is our Lakewood pavilion model. This is a 12 by 14 size. This is actually a great pavilion to add on to a home. It's kind of a lean-to off of your home. Here we have a really nice gable shed. And then this is our backyard basics. This would be called the Jackson, and this is a 10 by 12. So for the price point, this is a really good value for your storage. Now here we've got a fun one. This is a custom color, as you can see. This is a Sherwin-Williams color that we did, and it really pops, really shows well. And hey, we need to keep the colors exciting, so we're trying to mix it up as best we can. And then right here is one of my favorite ones that we have. This is a 12 by 18 gable, but we did upgrade the wall height and actually we didn't do the wall height here, but we do have the steeper pitch. And what we did is we actually took the color scheme from one of our most popular garage models and did it on this. So I think it looks really sharp, adds a pop of color in your backyard without being crazy, a crazy color that doesn't work with your home. Right here you can see with the string lights, we got the little Dublin pavilion. This is super nice. You can get this in wood and vinyl. We really like the wood feel. It looks a little bit more like the timber look and the stain look. Then we got the metal roof on there as well. And as we walk over here, we did a little something different with this one. This is a studio model. Obviously you can see we did the gray. And if you notice, we actually have thin trim on this one. It's a little bit thinner than our standard. We like to play around with things. We always like to improve, see if we can get a new look. Modernize the brackets a little bit from our other ones, so we're really excited to see the reaction on that thing. And then in the corner we have a 10 by 14 Craftsman. This is one of our most popular models. We've had it for years and it still looks great. Again, on this one we actually did another custom color. It's a little bit of an off-white. It really looks sharp. Obviously the biggest thing here, the differentiating feature this one has, is the dormered roof. Right here we have the 10 by 14 gable. We have a new trim style as of 2 years ago, the colonial trim. Looks really sharp without adding any cost. And then we've got the shutters as well, stained door. Really nice, simple shed, but really gives a lot of value for your dollar. Now this is our main feature at the show this year. This is our golf shed. It's a 16 by 28. gable. Technically, I know that's crazy. We just showed you a gable. This one is upgraded quite a bit. It has 10-foot high walls, got a steeper roof. We got Pella windows. We got the wainscot, as you can see, the brackets, the shutters. Really played around with the design quite a bit. And as you can see, the inside looks incredible. We are so excited how it turned out. We've got a TV here, got the projector, the putting green. We got, you know, bar stools. We got seating here, the sink in the corner. It is an awesome building. We went full on man cave this year for this thing. So the one thing we don't have the simulator actually set up to swing. We don't want anyone to get hurt. But it is ready to go. You just have to mount it and plug and play. So yeah, super excited to see. If you guys can come to the show at all, I'd really highly encourage you to come check it out and maybe win a free putter. So as we're walking here, this is our Timber Ridge model. That's our most popular pavilion model for a reason. It's got that classic timber look with the webbing and the gables. Looks really sharp. Under that, we've got some of our furniture that we sell as well. That is the fire table. Looks really cool. And over here, we've got a pool house. This is actually going to go back to our Sugar Creek location. And actually, there's a number of buildings that'll be back in Sugar Creek if you're interested in any of them. But this is a 14 by 24 Timber Ridge pool house. So I just showed you the Timber Ridge. This is the pool house version where we added a little bit of a storage area on the back. It really creates a nice flexible building. Instead of buying two separate buildings, you can put it in one. It looks really sharp. In the corner, we've got our beautiful Heritage garage. This is a 24 by 32. These are kind of the classic colors, but this is the first garage we built as a Heritage were these colors, and we just kept it rolling. It looks great. Got the stone wainscot again, the metal roof. Got the little plain weather vane, looks really sharp. And then that's got a full upstairs as well. So we're really happy with that one. We've got a Camden pavilion here. This is a part of our budget series, our Backyard Basics. This one we actually played around with a little bit and went with a steeper roof. And we also went with the open gables. So kind of an in-between of the Timber Ridge without going quite so steep, quite so tall. Really nice looking pavilion. Here we've got a gable shed as well. I keep saying we got a lot of gables up here. This is a gable shed with stepped fascia. So we, trying new things, seeing if we like it. Custom color. This is a Sherwin-Williams color as well. Let me show you the inside of this one. It's pretty cool. So we've got the 3 1-foot shelves, and then we actually have a folding workbench, which is really neat. So you can actually stow it away when you need to. And when you need to have it down, there you go. So a really cool feature that we have in this one. And as we're finishing up, I think that's all the buildings. We've got the 14 by 20 gable. And this is probably one of our favorite models. It's just such a versatile model. As you can see, it is a little bit taller than our standard. It's got 8-foot walls, 9/12 roof pitch. And where the magic really happens on this one's on the inside. So a lot of people, when we walk in here, it's crazy how open and tall it feels. We had people, you could use this as a cabin, pool house, simply just a big storage shed. If you've got a side-by-side or like a golf cart, this is a really popular model. We've got the library ladder that rolls, so that's really neat to have really good access up in the loft. So yeah, we're gonna actually, and this is another one that will be back in Sugar Creek. So if you're ever interested in seeing this model in person, we will have it back there. So all in all, we are super excited how things turned out. We have a great display. We have a little over 20 buildings total. So like I said, a lot of gables, but a lot of ways to customize a typical storage shed into whatever you're looking to do with it.